Hi, welcome back. I'm Joe, and this is Jessica.
Hey.
And this is our spoiler review of Avengers Endgame. First of all, having nothing to do with the movie, but as a DC Comics fan first, I'm angry.
You're angry?
Why? Because this movie was so good. The last two movies, Infinity War. Like the whole series was so good. It all tied together so well.
Yeah.
Was everything so emotional. And DC, this is what Warner Brothers should have done.
Yeah.
Instead of blowing it, doing whatever. I don't know. Anyway, that has nothing to do with this movie.
Right.
This movie is not like Infinity War. There wasn't as much action. It was a lot more drama based, really.
Yeah.
There's big action at the end, but they focus more on the original Avengers characters. The newer characters serve their role, but were not front and center. You know, what was your favorite? Do you think?
My favorite character?
Your favorite part?
Or my favorite part?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's asking for a lot. Okay, so this is spoilers, right?
Yes.
So, I'd have to say my favorite, happy part was when Captain Marvel came out of the sky and basically just thrashed their ship with she might as well have just been blinking an eyelash. I mean, I don't know, so that was awesome.
Yeah. You like the
there was some really good woman power stuff in there.
Yeah, I mean, I had assumed that she was just going to beat Thanos. But she couldn't, obviously. She wasn't
that was interesting.
Powerful. That shows just how powerful he is.
Right. Which I still don't understand, but
yeah,
I don't know that world that well.
So yeah, Captain Marvel's not able to defeat Thanos by herself.
Yeah. But she kicked his ass.
Yeah, well, yeah, before he pounded her. And the part that you laughed the most at was...
That was hysterical. Baby Ant-Man.
There's a part where Ant-Man they're testing
that was good.
Their time travel device, and he comes back younger, and then he comes back as an old man, and he comes back as a baby.
Baby! I mean, I couldn't stop laughing, and it continued way past.
Yeah.
That was good.
The things that makes her
I just
laugh,
really enjoyed that, so... That was a good scene in the midst of a lot of other sad emotion too. So
yeah, they what do you think about them doing the Hulk he's the Hulk but with Bruce Banner's, because they've done that in the comics for a while.
Oh, have they?
Yeah.
I loved it. I was like, yay, because you're harnessing his power as well as his regulation and brains and all that stuff, and how much more powerful, that makes him super powerful.
Yeah.
So I really loved that.
Yeah, so they've been doing that for a while. And Thor, Thor's big old fat beard.
Okay, wait, why does Thor have this long, thank goodness at least they braided it at one point to make it look nice, and all the girls' haircuts were I guess hair was just kind of a mess in this movie, a little bit. But.
This is not the standard review of the movie.
Sorry.
But I thought emotionally, all the character beats were really what was really sad. Again, this is a spoiler review when Black Widow dies, when she sacrifices herself. I didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
And they kept her dead. I guess she's dead. That was really sad. I thought they were going to kill Captain America, but in a way they did, but because he's old,
not dead, he's just old, he's not him, but he lived the life that he wanted, so
so it's a happy ending for him.
It is.
Sad for us because Steve Rogers is gone as Captain America. We have a new Captain America, which is Falcon, who's now going to be Captain. I thought if anything it would be Bucky would take over.
I know, I actually was surprised about that too, but
I think they did that in the comic at one time. Bucky took over, but Iron Man dying,
that was brutal.
That was really sad. Wasn't sure if he was going to die or not, but so they got me. I thought for sure Cap was going to die and Iron Man, but instead Iron Man died. Captain America lived. He's not Captain America anymore.
Yeah.
And then What I was really worried about was how they were going to bring everybody back and not make Infinity War feel cheap. Like everything that happened.
Right.
You know.
That's a good point.
But I thought they did it really well. It's satisfying the way
Yes.
that they did it, I thought.
Oh, yeah. No, I thought it was so good. I wish I would have rewatched old stuff. It was just too long ago for me, and I didn't.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, there's so many movies too. You definitely get more out of the movie if you can remember the previous films, all of the previous films, because they reference
so much,
so many of them. So you'll just get more out of it. It doesn't take away. You didn't feel
no. It doesn't.
Lost anything,
well, there were
right?
a couple points where I looked at you and I was like, oh, wait, what am I know I'm missing something. I just don't know what it is.
Right.
So, I mean, at a minimum, I even thought if I would have just taken a few minutes to have looked at the old trailers of the prior movies for a little quick recap would have been helpful for
I guess
me.
we should have done the Marvel recap, like the Game of Thrones recap.
Yes. Yeah, for sure. That would have been very useful.
Yeah.
I mean, luckily we had watched a couple of the movies more recently.
Right.
Since we were behind schedule, so that worked out for me.
Right.
Because the older stuff that we saw in time, I just didn't
Yeah.
really... I only remembered snippets.
The 3-hour runtime.
It went so fast, I didn't even... It was so good and so intense through much of it. I didn't notice the time, but... I have to admit, I feel a little emotionally exhausted.
Yeah.
I mean, there was the one person who apparently had to, I don't know, she was so exhausted from crying or whatever.
Yeah, we heard a news story on the news. She had to go to the hospital. Her feet and her hands were numb.
Yeah, I don't know
you weren't that bad.
what's happening there, but I was definitely, I feel like I've been put through the ringer a bit. I mean,
because I looked over, you were crying when Black Widow died.
Yeah. No, I was crying a lot.
And then you were crying when Iron Man...
My eyes are still red.
...died, obviously.
Yeah, Iron Man. But even in the beginning with the families disappearing...
Oh, right. Hawkeye's family disappearing.
And others. And then there are opportunities for reconnection, like Thor with his mother. Somebody else.
And Iron Man with his dad.
Yeah, Iron Man with his dad. Oh my
young.
god. I was just I can't, I mean, you're just I'm like this.
Yeah, it's not as much action as Infinity War, but emotionally, it's much deeper.
It's so deep, and it's so good between bringing in all these family relationships and meaning behind things that, you wouldn't have necessarily thought about, along with this whole timeline stuff that's always super interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, it was funny they name dropped all the time travel movies. Back to the
That
Future,
was funny.
and Bill and Ted even, and Terminator.
I seriously appreciated those moments of just
levity,
funny, haha, because there was so much intensity.
Yeah. You Black Panther fans, he's only in it at the end. Captain Marvel is in it at the beginning and the end, basically.
Yeah, I would have
with
liked
that
to see
awful
her
haircut that they gave her. It matches. They did it in the comics too. She got that butch cut.
Okay.
It's just, anyway, overall, I just feel like this movie is way better than it had any right to be.
It's a great movie.
It could have gone sideways easily.
For sure, but
trying to reference all that stuff and tie it all together and have it make sense and have it connect.
Yeah.
And they could have royally
the fact that
screwed
they did
this up.
Yeah, and the fact that it came together so well, it was so well done. I mean, serious props, because that was just even at the end I was thinking they packed so much into this. It's crazy.
That's why it was 3 hours long.
Yeah.
Their initial cut was 4 hours, they said.
Holy cow.
But they cut
what
it down.
What are we missing?
I don't know. But I believe you see, even if it's in a shot, every single major character from all of the Marvel films.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah, there were some that I was like, oh wow. I mean, they just...
The only one... Now that I think about it, was Liv Tyler's character from the Hulk.
Oh yeah.
Betty Brant.
Yeah.
You didn't see her.
Well, that's interesting.
Maybe because
But she's not a...
Because that movie officially happened in the Marvel Universe, but remember it was Edward Norton was the Hulk and not Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah.
But anyway, other than that, I think everybody was there. Everybody. So it was, Yeah, it's just it's an amazing feat that they pulled off, and
Serious
it
props.
just again, I just wish it was DC. That somebody had
You're so biased.
vision over there at Warner Brothers.
Yeah, well, maybe they can take a few cues from this because it was just amazing.
We'll see. Anyway, you want to add anything?
No, I really feel like I need to take a nap after that, or like maybe have a drink. I don't know. It was just really intense. It was so good. I wasn't I had no idea what to expect. Again, I like to kind of go in blind, I guess. Yeah. But I feel exhausted from that. So
it's a roller coaster.
But it was
emotional.
It was so good.
Yeah. So highly recommended. I mean, I'm sure most of you, if you're watching this, you probably saw it already, but can't recommend it enough. Definitely see it in a theater. Do not wait for streaming. Do not bootleg it. Don't go to the theater and see it.
Yeah.
It will be worth the money and worth your time.
Without a doubt.
And anything else?
Nope.
All right. That's it. Thanks for watching. Comment below. Did you guys see it? Do you agree with us? Do you disagree? Is there something that we overlooked or something that we're wrong about? Whatever, let us know. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.